Do you need a new workout split? Has the one you've been using for a while getting stale? Maybe it's not working for you. Maybe you just want to try something different. But all you really know is upper, lower split or push pull legs. Everything is confusing. Like how do you put together a split just for you? Well, stay tuned. In this video, we're going to talk about how to create a workout split that is perfect for you and gets you to your goals. All right, so you need 3 things to create a workout split. First, you need to understand the tenets of sequencing workouts. Number 2, you need to know what your body needs or what you want for your body. And number 3, you need an overarching goal with an overarching timeline. Once you have those 3 things, you can go ahead and start putting the pieces together and fitting it on paper. So let's get into those things. The first thing that you need to know when creating your own workout split are the tenets of how to piece lifts together. Those tenets are threefold. Firstly, you need to set your priorities for when you're rested. This way, you can put as much effort as you need to put into the things that you're prioritizing. Number 2, you need to prioritize rest days. Your body will not have the ability to repair itself if it's constantly tired and it's never given time to just be. This is the case for both losing weight and gaining weight. If you want to gain weight, your body needs time to have its muscles and central nervous system repair itself, and you need time to give your digestive system a little bit of a break. When losing weight, you're going to be putting your body into a lot of stress and your cortisol levels are going to be high. If you're burning the candle at both ends and you're not taking any time to recover, your body is only going to think it is surviving and it's going to try to hold on to every scrap of water, of food, and of fat that it can. So by giving yourself rest days, you are going to ultimately be allowing your body to lower its stress levels and let go of excess body fat and water, because your body will end up knowing it's allowed to use that stuff to recover itself. 3, you need to sequence your gym workouts so that they make sense, they promote recovery naturally, and you get the most bang for your buck. Not all of your workouts are going to be created equal. You need to alternate high impact days versus low impact days. Your leg day and your back day are going to be the most high impact to your body and your recovery capabilities. So you need to alternate those type of days with lower impact days that are easy to recover from, such as shoulders or arms. Now, if you're a beginner, you might want to try an upper-lower split, in which case every workout you do is going to be high impact or high effort. So that means you need to be sequencing those days, either upper-lower rest or upper rest, lower rest. And you need to be prioritizing a way to recover. Now, if you're doing a push-pull legs type of scenario, every single one of these workouts is going to be high effort, high impact to your body, and you need to sequence them so that you have recovery days. So you need to do a push off, pull off, legs off type of thing, or you need to do 2 on, 1 off, right? Push, pull, rest, legs, push, rest, pull, legs, rest. But the point is, is that you're giving your body time to recover from this. The next thing that you need in order to create your own workout split is you need to know what you want for yourself, for your body, for how you want to look. And two, what you need. What you want and what you need are not necessarily the same thing. We do this by evaluating our physique. What I want you to do is I want you to find a relatively static background. Try to make the background a little bit darker than your body. And I want you quarter turns on a static background so that you can see what you look like now and you can do it in the future and you can compare your progress. It just so happens that I did that this morning. I'm gonna play that here. When you look at me, the very first thing that my eyes are drawn to is my large midsection. Now, I am no means fat, but I am just genetically a little bit more wide-waisted, and I have very shallow abs. I don't have deep separated abs like a lot of professional bodybuilders. That's just a genetic thing. I can't help it. But what it does mean is that whenever I have body hair and I have the slimmest amount of water or fat on my body, you don't see my abs. So, my very first priority, I want to lose weight. I want to try to slim my midsection down a little bit. I want to be able to see my abs. Okay, number two, I don't like my chest. For so many years, I paired chest with arm day, or I paired chest with my shoulder day. And I was so focused on getting an upper shelf, right? That my lower pecs are very undefined. And when I raise up into a double bicep, my chest disappears. So we need to prioritize keeping my chest the way it is or making it better. Next thing that I see and that I know about myself, my arms and my legs. I like them. I do. I like how they're shaped generally. But they're smaller than my torso. I'm very torso dominant bodybuilder. So I want to try to prioritize keeping the size that I have on my arms and my legs or making them a little bit better. So those are my three priorities. Obviously, I have critiques about my back, I have critiques about my shoulders, but I really want to focus on losing weight and tightening up that midsection, making my chest better, and keeping my limbs the way they are or making them better and bigger. A fourth thing that I didn't mention, because it doesn't apply to everybody, especially if you're a beginner. If you are able to take a look back in time to see what you've done previously and get an idea of what works for you and what doesn't work for you, that will help you in creating your split. For example, this past summer, I took 12 weeks where I went to the gym 7 days a week. Every 4 days, I did nothing but cardio and abs. So I wasn't lifting weights. And in my mind, I was telling myself it was an active recovery day. But my cardio sessions were really intense. No off days for 12 weeks. Years ago, I did the push-pull legs, and the intensity and the effort was so high that my body just couldn't recover from it. Same thing with this 7 days a week, no rest days thing. My body couldn't recover from it. I was just burning through food, not getting any better. My gym performance went down, etc. If you have this type of history, look at it and remind yourself what not to do because you don't respond to it. That's the last piece before you're able to create your workout split. Okay, now that you have all of the pieces for how to set up your own workout split, I'm gonna head home. We're gonna log on the computer and I'm going to show you how to implement all of that information, and I'm gonna show you my new workout split and how I create it. Typically, I would go ahead and do this on just a piece of paper and then you remember it in your head. But to share it with you, I have a very lovely spreadsheet. First thing that I want to do is we want to create a goal. And my goal is to lose weight and see my midsection. The next thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and schedule our rest days. Now, I have found it good in the past to have a 3-day on, 1 day off, 2-day on, 1 day off split to help coincide with my life in the work week. So I like taking Thursdays off. Thursdays have historically been like date night for me with my significant other. And I also like taking Sundays off. Sundays are great to go grocery shopping, to do meal prep, and to prepare for the work week that typically then starts on Monday. The next tenet that we need to remember is to schedule our priorities after a rest day so that we have as much energy as possible for the things we want to prioritize. So in the beginning of the week, I want to prioritize my chest. I feel like my chest has become my weakest body part. And on Fridays, the day after my Thursday rest day, I think I want to go ahead and prioritize my arms, because my arms and my legs are things that I want to prioritize, but my legs are a little bit better than my arms. So I'm going to put my arms after my rest day. The next thing that we need to remember is to sequence lower effort days with higher effort days. Now, interestingly enough, chest and arms are both a lower effort day. Now we need to think about what we're going to do and then rest. So we have a rest day immediately following Saturday. So I'm going to go ahead and put legs on Saturday. I'm going to put legs on Saturday because now I don't have to worry about my day at the office. If I have late meetings, right, I can control how I'm feeling when I take my pre-workout. I don't have to worry about traffic. I can just wake up and do my thing before going to the gym. So that means I have two major body parts left, back and shoulders. Shoulders are lower effort. I don't want a lower effort followed by a lower effort. So we're going to do back followed by shoulders. Now, what were my other things that we need to do? We need to take care of things like our calves. We need to take care of things like our traps. We need to take care of our abs. Given that my midsection is a priority, I want to be hitting abs twice a week. So I'm going to put abs with shoulders, and I'm going to do abs on a Sunday, just at home, body weight ab workout. The next thing I want to handle are my calves. Now, historically, I've always put calves with legs, and I've historically done 2 leg days a week, one that focuses on hamstrings and one that focuses on quads. I'm not doing that this time. I want my legs to recover more, and I want to prioritize my shoulders, my abs, these things, right? So I'm going to move calves over with my chest day and my arm day. And there you have it. I think traps are going to naturally be hit on shoulder day and back day, so I don't have to worry about that too much this go round. In terms of cardio and nutrition, this is going to be very dependent on the person, on the scenario, and I will create other videos about that. But here we have created a workout split that we can use whether we're trying to gain weight or lose weight or anything. It takes into account our goal. It takes into account our priorities, and it also takes into account recovery and just life in general.
If you found this helpful, you can either take this information and create your own workout split with it, or this is what I do for every one of my clients. I don't provide cookie cutter plans. I take a look at you and determine what you need, and I create a plan just for you. If you want that, head over to verticenthealthfitness.com and you can send me a message and inquire about coaching. I would be more than happy to help you along with all the other people I've helped. Either way, if you like this video, please feel free to leave me a comment, like the video, or even subscribe to my channel for more useful tips.